Hey guys, it's Scar, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing our first episode of viewer VOD reviews. So I'm just going to be VOD reviewing this trio game. Exotic on controller sent it to me. I will put his YouTube in the description, so go check him out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I will also put the video that I do introduce viewer VOD reviews. So if you want your gameplay to be VOD reviewed by me, just put it in the description. There is a form and fill that out. Also watch the video because it does show you how you should fill out the form, because some people might not fill out correctly if they don't watch the video, because yes, some of it can be a bit confusing. But this trio game, they are landing dirty docks, and they've got a bit of a split drop. One player is landing on the triple chest zipline. They are a new trio, and they're just trying to learn their roles, and they're just practicing sticking together as a trio, and really just getting some good teamwork skills down. So yeah, let's just get right into it. To start off with, if we just go up a bit, okay. So this player does land on the triple chest zipline. I'm not sure, one player lands here and the other player lands there, but one of them might land there. I'm not completely sure, but what this means is they have control of this side of dirty. If a trio does land on this side, they could disengage, head over here, head towards where Grotto used to be, just over there. But if they do want to fight, then these three are quite close together, which is good. So it means if one of them gets pushed, the other two can quickly go and help out. But it also means they've got different angles. This player can head up onto this hill. This player could stay around here, and the triple chest zipline player could go all the way around the back of them. So it's just great for angles. And another thing, they've got this whole area for fishing. If they want to get fishing, because if they want floppers, slurpfish, because this was in last season, guys, so those were really the only fish apart from small fry. If they want any of that, they can just go do some fishing. But yeah, let's just get into the photo viewing. So he does land on the triple chest zipline, as I said, and he's just looking for some tags quite early on because he does get a burst. So he's just looking to try get some shots off at the team's landing dirty, because it may not seem like too much, but it could really help out in the fight. Even if they do still get up to 100, it means they could waste more meds. So yeah, he should try and get some shots off early. And yeah, let's skip forward a bit to the first fight of the video. So here we've got Cheetah Psycho and I Am an Epic Gamer, both very close together. I think one of them should be on this building here, and one of them on this building, because they are also in a very open area. So even just going behind this wall, where they can get a beam off without having to build lots and show where they are, because they can have a very good right hand peek. Let's just say this is them. Let's do a little stickman drawing. They could take shots quite a long way just with their right hand peek. We'll click play and I'll show you guys what does happen. So they are calling out there's someone else on them, and another thing I like, on the way to his teammates, he knows where pallets are, so he can get an extra 80 mats just from that, and it could really help out in the fight. It doesn't really do too much in this fight, but it could really help out. Another thing again, they need to be a bit more split. They are very together, as you can see. Psycho, I Am an Epic Gamer, and Outlandian are all just in this box. I think one of them should go round left side, one of them go round right side, and one of them either go round center or try get round the back, because angles in trios is the way you're going to win fights. It is the truth. In trios, in solos, it's a lot different. You need to have very good mechanics and just be very good at fighting. In trios, you still need to be good at fighting, but angles really can help, because if you get beams off in a fight early, then you should win the fight realistically. If you get an 100 tag on one of the players, you can kill them quite early, and then you get it to a 3v2 very early on in the fight. So they do get another kill, but we didn't really see it. And then there is the third player just building up to kill himself over there. So because they do, at this point they are just doing some fishing, and they do get the kill on the third player over there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show their rotate and how they should rotate. At this point, they are doing some fishing just over here on this beach area, because they do also kill the player up here. What their rotate is one person comes along here and over to Lake Canoe, and two of the players cut across and down the river, and then towards Lake Canoe. I don't think they should have done this. I think what they should have done is actually at this point, so they're fishing here. What they can do is just come along the back of Dirty, keep coming along past Old Grotto, and they can either cut in just below Retail and get over to this hill, which is a really good position, or they could come south over to this hill, which is another really good position, and then it's a lot easier to rotate from here than, for example, here, because on their rotation path, Steamy team, Craggy team, Frenzy team, Orchard team, and also Authority and Risky could maybe come along this river. This is a choke point. This is the area where lots of teams will come through, because Steamy will rotate through, and if they get in a fight with Steamy team, what's going to happen? Frenzy team is going to come over, and then Orchard team is going to come over, and then Craggy team is going to come over. So many teams will come over if they do get into a bad fight there, and I just don't think it's worth the risk, because rotating to Deadside is just so much more free, and they don't need to worry about using up their mats, heals in fights, especially with the new 50% chest spawns. It's a lot worse fighting in mid game, because you will lose lots of mats and meds. Also ammo, but you do get quite a lot of ammo, and you don't really use up all your ammo in games, so you don't really need to worry about ammo. But if they don't have that much ammo, they could run out of ammo, and it could really cost them in this game. But yeah, let's just carry it on. So they do rotate up along here to the river, and then cut across, because they also do take some storm damage as well, guys. They take some storm damage, which isn't necessary, and he just needed to eat a slurpfish, which really wasn't necessary. Let's just skip a bit forwards, and for their next rotate, I don't really know where it does pull. I know where they head to though. They end up coming to over here. If they hadn't done this rotate, they wouldn't need to white line like this and maybe come across Retail, Lazy, and all these teams rotating through, even Authority and Risky. If they had come across the backside of Dirty, and even cut across here, yes, they might have seen the retail team, but it's so much easier because they can just come across these hills and get on a really good position here as well. If they had come south towards Camp Cod, such a free rotate just here and they can get center. It's such a free rotate, but it's just annoying that they didn't do that because it may not seem like too much, but in game, it can make a giant difference.
Yeah, because yes, sure enough, man. I'm also start say that area don't understand. Oh my god.
As you see, they're rotating along this river, which does
Why there's so many
see
people
they're
shooting?
white lining us again.
Oh no no.
He
Around
does
please
take
please.
this launch pad, I think, to get towards Cassie.
That this might just save us.
And look again,
Yeah,
he
he's a
needs to
good
rotate
reviver.
again,
Yeah.
and they do just white line this one as well.
Okay, I didn't receive how
Because,
max everything.
well, there's not really
Yeah.
too much they could have
Yeah.
done.
No.
But if they had gone Deadside, if they had gone over to this area, if you look at the
Oh
map
god.
right now, guys, it would be such a free rotate and such a good
Wait.
position for them
Whole tree, whole tree. Oh my
near
god.
weather
Oh
station.
shoot.
It's just a
I
bit
think we go.
unfortunate they
I think
did
we
not
go on the other side of
decide
the
to do that.
zone. Where do you guys wanna go? This is zone they can fight. Come out.
They are playing zonal scrims, so obviously they're not
It is
too
zone
realistic
now.
for
Okay,
rotations,
fine. Just
but
go down.
I still think
Okay, come down. Then
rotations
go down.
are
Go down.
just
Then.
such a key thing, even in zonal scrims when you can't fight. It just
I think we can start fighting
getting in a
zone to
good
be fair.
position for when you can fight in zonal scrims is key because
Come down
in
river.
a
Come down
normal
river a bit.
scrim,
Come down river a
in
bit.
an actual
We can next zone.
non-zone rule
Come fast. Come in next
normal
zone. Come in
scrim,
next zone. You guys can start
you're
fighting.
gonna
Okay, we
get
can start
into
fighting at next zone.
fights if you do these kind of rotates, and it really won't pay off. You will get into bad fights, which can really just cost you your whole game and just throw it all
No,
away.
connect with me,
So,
G, and
guys,
yeah,
when you're
connect
playing,
with me
just
and
pay
Faizan.
attention to your rotates, and I will make a video very soon talking about rotations, just because there are so many movement items
I
in
know,
the
right? It's
game,
super laggy.
but there aren't launch pads. Launch pads are basically
Exactly,
free
it's
rotates,
laggy.
and
Yeah.
with this rotation
It's
in the
all good,
game,
guys.
you
अभी
need to
ना
be a
FPS
lot
के बारे में
smarter because, for example, for
हाँ
half
एक सेकंड
half,
में ये ना गेम के बाद ऑफ
with a
कर
launch pad, you can just launch pad and you'll get in freely.
हाँ
But
ये गेम के
if you,
बाद
and it's just like last season, if you didn't have a launch pad,
yes
you could just
you can start
recycle someone
yes
else's. But this season,
you can
it's a lot harder because there's bouncers, shockwaves, and crash pads, which will not get you the full distance unless you do a combination one of those. I will leave a video for all rotation techniques for this season. So if you do want to check them out, go check that out in the description.
no shield
And
right
yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Another thing here,
thank you
this player, I don't actually know who it was. Somebody made this box out of wood. And also that box. I think it may have been Cheetah Psycho, but I'm not sure. I don't want to just assume it was someone. But they should have built out of brick or
okay
metal
I'm not gonna peek
because now they're going to get lobby sprayed.
yeah
And
reviving on storm
I'm an epic gamer. He got cracked.
everyone's gonna
So
get cracked because many people tried to fight
if
off
people notice that he's white,
100% sure
they're going to get lobby sprayed. And it's really not good. I'm an epic gamer just got tagged for whites, and now they're getting sprayed. They're getting sprayed by this team, and they are also getting sprayed from behind. People are also W king, and just look how awkward this is. Mainly because they were built out of wood and they were slightly over peaking. I don't think Outlandian was, but I think I am an epic gamer may have just been over peaking a bit. So just try not to over peak that much. And yeah, it's great from Outlandian building out of metal, but someone else should have been holding behind. Because here, I'm an epic gamer is building out wood to try hold. As you can see, there's the wall and there's the ramp. He can't hold wood, especially when he's under that ramp. So I don't think it's Psycho's fault that he's under the ramp, but I think Psycho should have edited this ramp so I'm an Epic Gamer could come back a bit and just be on top of the ramp to hold before reviving Outlandian.
Yeah, hold it.
I'm an Epic Gamer is still white,
I swear on God, I didn't do anything.
and I think they do go down very soon here. Someone jumps in their box, kills Outlandian. Psycho goes down, and I am an Epic Gamer does also go down. So guys, the main thing for those guys, that trio, they are a new trio, but I think obviously they are working on their roles, trying to figure out who fits where, but they just need an IGL who can just call out their rotates, who knows their rotates very well, because I think they could have done very well in that game if they hadn't messed up some of their rotates, because rotates rotates are just amazing. Rotates can win games. I mean, yeah, it's just amazing how well rotates can do. But that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Go check out Exotic on controller, link in the description. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed, guys, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Goodbye.